Hello and welcome, everybody. We are Tabletop Anthologies. This is War Stories, and we are with the crew of Blackjack on the 70th Battalion as they make their way inland from the beaches of Utah Beach. So, welcome. We had a full crew, then the TC got pee in his pants, and so he couldn't show up. So, today we'll have a character be in his skin playing. We'll start off. I'll introduce the player that's doing the TC skin, Severian. Also, he's playing his normal character, Buddy Guy, who is the driver.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm just reading. I'm just reading over his abilities right now, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'll try my best.
Well, don't forget, there's I think there's a talent in there, something about tactics or something like that. So make sure you use that. Yep. Onwards to our gunner, Joseph Bishop, being played by Judge Wolf.
Hello.
Hey, Judge.
Hey.
Does the fan base know that you're really into World War I?
I tried to make that very clear to you whenever you said, "Hey, let's play a tank game." I was like, "Oh man, that's a good idea. We could use one of the early land battleships. Like that would be a whole lot of fun." And then I end up in a fucking Sherman. Dick.
Whoa.
Were you like to be in a tank?
Yeah. Were you wanting to be in one of the tanks like in Indiana Jones?
Yes.
Is that what's going on?
That look like Land Raiders. I don't actually know what those are called.
Well, that tank wasn't actually a real tank, but
you're not a fucking real tank either, so get with the fucking show.
Fine. That's one foobar for you. Onwards to Preacher, Mr. Handsome Man himself, playing Lil Man Sweet Pea Everett Pines.
The Middle Michigan Tennessean.
That's yeah, they're the same spots, right? They're the same locations.
I mean, they're pretty fucking close. I mean, I don't. What's the difference?
Yeah, right. And our loader, who likes to give out mustache rides in between loading the gun there,
Has all the hot loads.
Calvin Horner, being played by Hades.
Loader. Just met her.
He just met her. Well, so
You better reading, Hades. You better be reading.
what are you reading?
Many leather-bound books.
Oh, okay. All right. Anybody have any questions prior to takeoff here?
Yes. I have one.
Yes.
Where did Severian buy all of his handsome cream?
Handsome cream? Severian. Can you answer that?
I make it myself.
Oh.
I just made some too.
You selling that anytime soon? Maybe with some bath water?
yeah, that's the added bonus. It's the holiday package.
Oh, package indeed.
Yeah, do a holiday package.
So where's the mistletoe at?
Bend over and I'll show you.
In the tank.
Jesus Christ.
It's on his belt buckle.
Oh. Onwards to our battle map. Let me switch the theme here because we're no longer classic swing. I'm going to...
We were getting close to swinging there.
So here we are back at the map. When we left off, the boys of Blackjack were kind of huddled inside this hedgerow here, peeping out like a bunch of creepers in a trench. Due to
Hustle in the hedgerow.
that's right. Oh, yeah. Ooh, like that.
How many times have we made that?
I don't know.
Every single time.
Probably a few. The classic driving by Buddy Guy pushed them right through almost to the side of the dead anti-aircraft gun there, or dead 88 that was launching some shells onto the beach. So I'm sure the boys on the beach appreciate the fact that the rain has slowed a little bit, and in a hasty, clumsily not so much retreat, but movement. The drivers of the Stug 3, he must have shat himself because he just went in hard reverse and almost ran into the anti-aircraft gun there itself, and that's where his tank is currently. Who knows what he'll do next? And Everett Pines, little sweet pea, he's the man on the machine gun because he helped take out some Panzerfausts, or a team of Panzerfausts. They were only able to get one shot off, and one did hit, but did not cause any damage. So luckily that happened. But there is still one up. That's about where we left off. So, gentlemen, before we get started into more combat, you guys got any questions?
Did Sweet Pea go on Overwatch or do anything as the last bit of his turn? Do you remember? What was I doing last?
Your last turn is you opened up on your machine gun on the Panzerfaust team.
Gotcha.
So, and we ended. So we ended the turn. So it'll be the whole start of a new rotation on or initiative. So nobody will have anything ready except the loader. It had one in the tubes, in the pipes. Anybody else? Bueller? Okay. All right. So I need to turn my mic down just a little bit. It's sitting in the red there. Red is dead. Sorry for your ears, gentlemen. Okay. So then we'll get started with the initiative. We'll do us a roll. Why didn't those roll? All right. And at the top of the deck, we have the German Panzerfaust team. Well, the Lone Ranger who stood by while his friends got mowed down and launched the Panzerfaust at you. So what he's gonna do is we're gonna see how this works for him. Oh, and let me change this to blind, so you guys can discuss your moves if you want. I'm gonna I got two more after this before you guys take over.
I mean, the tank's still up in front of us, right?
Yeah. I think there's another tank further north. Just trying to remember where else we heard there were enemies.
It was north, but
Did we have any others? Did we have any other support around us? I know we had people to the southwest, I believe.
So
Were they-
you
were they still
had
moving in, or did they get killed? Have we heard?
yeah, you had airborne troops that have been making their way into the city to the southwest. The ones that were following you, along with the one on the back of your tank, are dead in the field.
Yeah.
They got shot from the east, the northeast there. They got hit in a crossfire. The other friendlies that you have were Big Ugly and Badger, and they were in the northeast making their way through the fields. They did report that they had attacked another Stug, and they believe that they had tracked it, which means it's immobile, but it's still functioning.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should stay here. We need to finish off this tank here.
Okay.
Sweet Pea, are you going to be shooting into the building there in front of us?
Yes.
All right, let's... this here. Okay. All right. Okay. And then I'll tell you. So I'll tell you right now. Here, I'll narrate the first two NPCs that went. The Panzer, the lone soldier, the German soldier up here. After he had lopped off that Panzerfaust at you guys, he seems to have some nerves of steel, because he maybe he's going down in the fight, maybe he's trying to defend the motherland, France, which it's not his anyway, but that's a story for another time. He runs over to one of his dead partners and picks up the Panzerfaust and aims it in your direction. And then the Stug here, he's able to maybe get some control of what he's doing, but the only thing he basically does at this point is he gets the Stug backed up, and it starts moving in reverse, but he backs in kind of into the side of this building here, and that's where he stops his tank. And some of it's a wooden structure, so some of the wood does kind of crumble down on the back of the Stug, but obviously it doesn't seem to affect it very much at all. And that's where he's at. And so you guys can discuss that. I'm gonna do one more turn, and then we'll see here. Who's up? Big Ugly. Okay.
All right, so I'm playing TC, right?
Yes.
So he gets to give commands and stuff that gives bonuses, if I remember right, how the command skill works.
Yeah.
He is he currently looking outside of the tank? I don't remember if he was buttoned up or not.
I think he was still out. I think you all convinced him to get his fucking head out. I think.
Okay, I know he
might be
spraying
wrong.
down some people. I don't know if he went back in though.
Yeah, I thought he was last out. I could be wrong.
Okay.
He was, because he has a fucking Thompson, and he reloaded the Thompson. He was shooting the last time we went. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Okay, so as that's going on and you see the Stug, you guys are mid-fight across the comms. It's let me get him here. Remove him. Big Ugly comes across the comms and he shouts, "We have another one away. This one bounced off ours. Keep laying it on him." And that's where the mic cuts out. And to start off, we are going with Everett Sweet Pea Pines. You're up first in the row.
Can he hold until after my turn, and I can give a command to him?
I was about to say,
in order
I
to
can. Yeah, I can technically hold until after TC.
Yes, yeah, you can do that if you want.
Okay. All right, so the TC, he's gonna. Is it a fast action to get back down in and button up?
Yeah, it'll be a fast action since you're moving and locking that thing down.
Okay. All right. So he jumps. I guess he's already in it, but he crouches down, brings that hatch down over him, and he says, "Sweet pea, that Panzer right there." And I don't remember his name now. Ojos, that's right. Ojos.
Ojos?
Wow.
Ojos. Turn. Is there a technical term for like when? Is it panning or something? The tank, the turret.
Traverse.
All right.
Yeah, he'd be like traverse right, 15 degrees.
Oh, it's traverse right. 45 degrees. I don't know. Butchering it. Buddy guy.
You're finding your
Full
feet.
speed
It's fine.
ahead. Blank left.
Ramming speed.
That's actually. I thought you were full of shit there for a second. I see what you're doing though. That's
Yeah. Fixed turret.
You must have read a book about some tank tactics.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
But priority to giving the command to, if I can only give to one of them, to a Sweet Pea to kill that Panzer group.
okay. Yeah. So there is something in the system or the game system. It's called Make a Plan. Basically, characters with an earshot can collectively give up their slow actions when their turn comes. And then you, since you're giving all of the commands, will have to do a command test. And so basically, outside of that, you guys give up all your slow actions, and then at the start of next turn, you all get to go right away. So that's an option that nobody's used yet, but I wanted you to know that it's there.
Okay.
But again, that's up to everybody basically sacrificing a big move.
Your slow action, yeah, you can't shoot then, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. No, I don't want to do that then. But those
Okay.
are the orders he gives. He buttons up.
Okay. So then if you're going to be actually just commanding Sweet Pea. So let's see here.
Hey,
Yeah.
Diane, I got a question, man. I've been trying to find it inside of this game.
Okay.
This is all based on was it Year Zero engine, right?
Yeah.
So in the Year Zero engine, in every other Year Zero engine game I played, a commander could give a command check to give bonuses to somebody's roll, right? Like that was the whole point of the command skill.
Yes.
I've
Yeah,
been
that's what
trying-
he has, that command skill.
That's what I've been trying to find in this. Is it a skill, or is it an ability, a trait, or is it just something that anybody can do? Because I can't find it in the action section. I've been trying to figure it out, but usually I'm looking whenever we're in game. I was trying to look through this week and I couldn't find it. So does this game have that?
Yeah,
So-
it just says secret command skill.
Yeah,
It's
the
a what?
command skill, it's just a skill. It's on page 65, so it says the skills used by those in charge or affect anybody hoping to convey orders or direct actions and morale of other characters. So you can use this skill to coordinate your squad by commanding them by succeeding in the command test and spending a slow action. You provide your allies with an earshot with your successes as bonuses if your orders or advice can assist their actions, which is kind of what you can also, like, that's one option that you can do. And I changed it up with the TC and some of the house rules that basically when he's calling things out, he's providing bonuses for you also. And
Thanks.
then on page 80,
Can I roll a command test then and do that?
to
Giving
let
out
somebody
those
go out
orders.
of their turn.
No, to like give them bonuses on their turn. Is that how that worked?
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, sure. Absolutely.
Okay. We'll roll that.
Okay. Let's see. Like basically, what he's been doing to get people to act out of turn is called. It's a command test, but it's called orders, and that's on page 80.
Oh, okay.
And so I've kind of incorporated that into the TC's special abilities, I suppose you could say.
Okay.
Let's see here. All right, so you're commanding Preacher?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's going after you. You just trying to give him a bonus, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're successful in that. You have an extra success. What would you like to do with it?
If the tank can hold any more, I don't think it can. any more lucky strikes. If not, then just more damage to that unit when he shoots.
Okay, so you're already given creature a bonus by being successful in this. So let's see here. Make sure.
Because otherwise, I don't think there's anything I can do with it.
Yep, I was just making sure that I didn't have something in my rules here that allowed for an extra bonus towards the gunner or whoever you're giving the command to. Double check here. PC maintenance. Of course. Okay. Nope, I don't. So yeah, it's a basically a bank situation. If you want.
I don't have anywhere to bank it. I don't think. I think we're all filled up.
Tank's full. You're full.
Let me look. I might be a little empty. I've been using a lot when I'm shooting. Blah, 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 blah. PC. Where am I? There I am. Nope, I'm full.
Okay. All right. So then, that +1 is going to go to you, Richard.
All right, Dan.
And
It's
sorry, and that's going to be your turn, TC. Okay. Okay. Sweet Pea, you're up.
I'm gonna shoot at the Panzerfaust team.
Okay.
Let's see. The 50 cal. It's not a belt gun, is it, or is it?
The 50 cal, like a belt fed gun.
Yeah. I'm gonna use
yes,
the 1919. I think.
it is. All my
You,
screens.
you
just
really don't
went
have
over.
too much of a choice unless you're going to climb up on top of the tank.
That
Right.
yeah, that's where I was kind of going with that. Is
Well, that's what that was gonna be my next question. Was it's separated, so I would have to move to get to it anyway, right?
yeah, you'd literally have to climb out of the front of the tank and climb out on the back.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I mean, you
Yeah.
can do that. I as a
Yeah, I think I'll stay
GM
where I'm
won't
at.
have any issues if that's something you decide to do. Just saying.
Nope. I think I'm just gonna lay hell with the 1919 then.
Okay. All right, so let's go. What are we? 40 meters, so that's short range. And creature. Where is you there? Short range. Out, and you're going direct or suppress.
Direct.
Okay. And are you going burst or full auto?
Let's do full auto.
Okay. So with 30 cal, full auto direct is going to be a +4 to your roll. With Sev's excellent commanding skills and calling it out for you, it's going to be 1 extra bump.
So +5 or +4 total.
+5 total.
Okay, rolling. Booyah.
All right. Go ahead on the tank sheet. Do a damage roll, please, at +3 damage.
+3. Oh, 11.
All right. Go ahead and roll the critical real quick.
All right. Roll critical.
Oh, you're doing it on the tank here. I'll
Oh, I've just seen the same button.
let me do it on the player for you. Okay. Well, that's not going to fit. So let me do it one more time because it's really not going to fit. Okay. So there we are. All right. Let's see. So you basically tear into this guy's stomach with what you do, and that's enough to put him down. So go ahead and tell the crowd what happens here.
So you hear TC, he's hollering his orders, and as soon as he gives me the order, that's what Sweet Pea was wanting to do anyway. So as soon as he gets the go ahead, he drops in, and you actually see him. He kind of lines up, and he walks his first couple shots in. You just kind of see like dirt, and then right as soon as he knows where he's locked in, he lays hell to it, and he just lets it run right up this guy, just splitting him all over the place.
And you watch him crumble to the ground in agony and pain. And right next to him lays an empty Panzerfaust tube. So good job. Yeah, with the amount of damage that you rolled and the initial crit, it said leg dislocation, and I was like, that doesn't work because he's gonna die regardless. So let's give him a good death.
Leg amputation would have been great too.
Like,
my leg.
yeah.
Hit his femoral artery. Hit his femoral, and now we all gotta stand there and watch him bleed out.
Yeah.
It just starts squirting like a fountain. All right, so
Look, guys, a fountain.
all right, let's see here. I'm up next here, so continue to discuss. Let me do this. Is it short range, long range, 200?
So every time that I
Are
roll
you
critical, I
going
can
to-
just.
What were you saying?
I said so every time I need to roll critical, I just target whatever I rolled critical on. Right? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it would be on the NPC.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I knew I can target now, so I didn't know that was a thing. I thought you just rolled critical and it was
technically,
like a
you guys
stat.
are really shooting at a lot of vehicles, and you're supposed to just roll the critical from that NPC sheet. But the criticals for Blackjack are the same for any vehicle or artillery piece that you hit because they're all vehicle related. Whereas infantry is a little different, so that's why we had to switch it to the character sheet first. Or the NPC sheet, not a vehicle.
Gotcha.
All right, and let's see here. So, load that. Okay. So, across the comms, Lieutenant Finkelstein calls it again. And, he's kind of shouting because this is probably the third or fourth hit that's come onto his tank. And he's like, Jesus Christ, we're being peppered out here. Take this thing out. And obviously this is probably geared more towards the tank that's with him, Badger. But what you didn't see, up top, the other Stug took a shot and it hit the front end of his Sherman and it ricocheted. So he's got some scar marks now on the front of his tank. And that takes us to these guys, and you're buttoned up, so let's see. This is okay. They hold the ground. All right. Okay, so let's see. Up next is Ojos, sir.
So, given the position of our turret, do I need to use a fast action to line back up? I mean, the thing only went backwards a little bit.
No, likely you'd still be within that small scope of where you're at, because initially you were kind of to the right, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would assume that, and here I'll draw it for you. Where's my cone? Like, it was like that.
Give you a cone.
Ooh. I mean, either way, like even if I was to tilt it more to the right, you're still gonna get a good angle on this Stug.
All right, so then I'll make the slight adjustment with the electrical system to move the turret to aim up on the Stug.
Okay.
I'm going, as it's moving, I'm going to be firing off the coax to align my shot. When I see those tracers hitting in on, hopefully trying to kind of peg it. Let me see if I can draw this out.
Giggity.
Nah, it's not going to let me. Yeah, baby. Let's see if I can get me a line here. It's a polyline. I don't know if it's going to work. basically kind of like trying to hit, not direct on, but more on to the side, near that area where we hit last time. As
Okay.
soon as that coax hits that area, I'm firing off the AP round that Horner loaded. Oh God, it's a polyline! Help!
I don't even see your poly line.
Okay, thank God. Whew, got it out of there. It's fine.
Are you
It's fine.
safe?
All right, so
Are you safe?
thanks. The coax, I'll be
Just the
firing on
polyline
burst.
in the room with us.
Yes. I'll be firing on burst.
Okay.
So that adds how many dice to the roll? 3? Yes. 30 cal direct burst is 3. Short range. So that should be it on that, right?
Yep.
Okay, firing.
Mamma mia.
So I'm gonna take.
Oh God. Oh no.
Can that thing even do any damage to that tank?
Your Sherman?
The 1919.
No.
All right, so I'm going to take both those successes and pump them into my next shot.
Okay.
So I'm going to burn one of my lucky strikes. I have my gunner ability, the 2 from that, so that'll be an additional 3.
Okay.
Here we go. 4, sorry, because I'm burning lucky strike.
1, 2.
Wow. Oh, there's one in there.
There's one in there.
Yeah, I'll pump that extra success into damage. So that would be damage 4, AP rating 8, so 5, right, for the damage roll?
Yep. So go ahead and roll your damage, and then we got to do some armor save calculations.
Critical
Okay.
hit.
So three damage. So hang on. So now I got to do. You were aiming for the side.
Yep.
Let's see. So the side of the stug is giggity is 6.
AP rating of 8 on the AP.
Yep. So 8 minus 6 is 2. 6 minus 2 is 4. So I got 4 armor saves to try here. I got 1. So that takes your 3 points of damage down to 2, and you're no longer critical.
What?
I love you. Thank you, armor save. And let's see here. Okay. So go ahead and tell me what happens.
Yeah, I mean, just basically how I described. So Ojos has got his Oho plugged up against the site, and he's kind of giving us trigger a little bit of a squeeze every so often as the coax works its way across and starts seeing some sparks. He lines up his shot and yells away, slams his foot on the pedal, sends that AP round in. It hits into the armor, kind of skids along the inside of it. You can see it doing some damage, but not enough to get that critical hit. And is tired of being one shot in his stuff. He immediately leads down, grabs Horner by the shoulder, kind of massages that shoulder gently, and says, "Hey, buddy, can you get me another AP in there?"
Does Horner have anything to say, or does he just have a husband bulge?
Oh, he was waiting for his turn.
Okay. All right. Up next, buddy guy.
Buddy guy opens up the throttle and kicks it into gear.
Buddy guy on the fly.
Kick the tires and light the fires.
Hey, buddy guy, I don't know if... I assume that you have this knowledge. What the fuck, dude?
What is wrong with...
You know you're supposed to roll 6s, right?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You know that stug, right, is kind of stuck in a specific orientation with its turret, right? I figured that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
just because I love you. I'm just letting you know because I love you. I mean, not like we're gonna move.
Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go. I was trying to drive up right there.
That's where you were trying to drive to?
Yes.
I mean, you can do
Alright.
2 actions, right?
Yeah.
With movement.
Yeah, you can. Yep. So with your first one, I'm spending 2 foo bars. Move your tank where you want it to go.
No, you're
And
not.
then, oh yeah.
Why are you so mad today?
It's colliding with the wall. There we go.
Oh, there you go. All right. So you don't get to point them. I'm getting to point them with my foo bars. So this is how your tank ends up. So, and I'll tell you, you basically is you're excited. You're really trying to avoid hitting that 88 that's sitting there smoking in front of you. But you do a little bit of overcorrection. So when you're coming up to where you're going, you really start to enter into the hedgerow again. So that's where your first move takes you. And you have no more foo bars on your character personally. So I use those.
Okay. And then I will use my fast action to try and continue my movement and correct the tank. I'm going to use a lucky strike to add, what is it, just 1 more dice it adds?
Correct. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
There we go.
All right. So you have the ability to move and turn your tank 20 meters. If you want to move them, turn them, whatever you want to do.
Alright. Trying to... Oh.
Is that how you want it?
Yeah, basically like right there, and then hopefully Ojos is able to rotate the turret enough to get that stuck. But I'm trying to kind of trap it in that position up against the building there.
Okay. And then so as you come up, the Panzerfaust team that was mowed down by Everett is obviously going to be under your tracks. So just as a little bit of information. But as you come up and you make your turn right, those of you that can see straight out catch a glimpse to the northwest here. And it's a real quick glimpse because, Buddy Guy is pretty fast on those handling sticks. But it looked to be almost like some sort of convoy just to your left. And you couldn't tell because it was too quick. But there seemed to be a large convoy.
Is that the Amish?
That, yeah. No, Germans, they use horses.
I know, I've seen Band of Brothers.
Quite a bit. But yeah, there's a convoy up there. So, go ahead and tell the crowd what you do.
All right, so Buddy Guy, like you said, overcorrected a little bit. Seemed like he was going to go off course and back into the hedge. But he swings it back around to the right and kind of it stops it right before he's going to get into that building there and lines up behind the tank. And probably feels a little bit vulnerable now. After seeing that big caravan over there.
All right, and next is our loader. Meow meow.
Meow. So after a rousing shoulder massage, Horner drops the steaming spent tube and rams another AP in.
Give me that roll. Good job.
I'll use a lucky strike to re-roll.
Okay. Yep, you have no duds in there. Okay.
Well, I apparently gave my pump in the milk dice to both Severian and Hades. Enjoy those, and enjoy the frustration. I hope it brings you as much joy as it did me.
That's what happened. Was you got me personally frustrated, and that's too distracted.
Good
Next
job.
time I'll make sure to give you the release, baby.
Ooh, the release. Okay.
So with my fast action, I try again.
With your fast action, you try again. Anything you want to do with your fast action?
Negative.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and discuss what you'd like to do. I'm gonna do one quick roll.
So he got a round loaded in, right? It's just that it was slow as fucking dirt.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Maybe he's fumble fucking, because of the tank moving around. Maybe he got distracted because there's some strong arms and hands on his shoulders. But yeah, he's getting it in there, but it's slow.
In the arms of the Ojos.
You know, sometimes it's better to get it in there slow.
Sometimes you just want to jam it in there and slap it, man, right?
It's dangerous with munitions.
I was about to say, not with the heavies, you don't. It's a
Dang.
girthy round to be doing something like that.
It's fucking. What is this? The Riddler? What the fuck are you rolling?
I had to
The
roll a
Rizzler.
couple things for your
Oh,
buddy
dude,
tank.
Please don't ever fucking say that again.
What'd he say?
Makes me
He's doing a Sigma roll. He's trying to get us in our Ohio.
He's edging us.
It's getting really erotic in here in this tank. I think we need to change the name.
It's getting a little hot.
A little hot and bothered.
Spicy.
Skibbity tank.
Please don't ever.
Skibbity tank, Jesus
Don't
Christ.
ever.
Scabini tank.
You are forbidden from speaking.
Yeah.
So
Get it in the trenches.
We're taking the driver's mic. He just gets headphones.
so to the northeast, Badger, he pulls alongside Big Ugly, and like you guys can't see this because of the building and the hedgerow all in between you and about 350 meters, but they get lined up next to your buddy tank and they fire away again, and you hear, I think it's Sergeant Bailey. Yep, Sergeant Bailey start cursing over the mic, something about a ricochet. And now we are going up to the top of the order. So anybody have anything they want to discuss, talk about before we start next round?
Negative.
Roll it, Big Daddy. Let's see it.
Okay. Draw all. Here we go.
Buddy Guy. Number 1.
Number 1 stunner. Okay. All right, so we are starting with Guy Buddy.
Can Buddy Guy hold his action until after the Stug moves?
Like the one next to you?
Yeah, like if it moves, or just I guess until after its turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do that. If you want. All right.
Maybe.
Maybe?
What do you guys think? Should we just stay here for the moment?
I
Sounded smart to me. If you're
I
not
was
going to
about to say,
do
I
it
like
anyway, may as well
Sounds
just
good.
defer it.
It's tempting to just keep driving around the backside of the building. Probably just like flank up on the other guy, the tank over there, you know?
I mean, do we think
but
he's
yet-
stuck or just
no, he's a
slowed down?
Stug with a G.
Disgusting.
All right, I'll hold my action.
Hold your action until after the Stug.
I mean, it wouldn't
Unless
be
Unless TC says otherwise.
What? What's the TC say?
like basically we've got a free shot on him right now, but it's I guess not a terrible idea if we wanted to double team the other one and then circle back. But
He's gonna go before Ojos can get a shot off.
We do not want him coming up our asshole.
Yeah.
So then, yeah.
Okay.
I
So
would-
I'll
for yourself.
hold action. I'll hold until after the stug does whatever it's doing.
I chose my words carefully.
Okay. All right. So we'll do that, and then to the northeast, Finkelstein gets on the air, and he's cussing left and right. And it sounds like it's an accident that he'd keyed up on his little pork chop there. You hear him load another fucking AP, and it cuts out. And so your guys' little buddy here gets to go next. Let's see if he can unfuck himself with the GM's favor here. How does that sound? All right, so
I spend all my foobar so that he turns his ass towards us.
oh, is that you get to dictate how your foobars go, huh? Okay. Let's see if this goes. You motherfucker. Okay. So, right next to you, that Stug obviously realizes how its mistake in backing up into the back of this building. And so it looks like it's trying to start to move forward, but it seems to be stuck. Maybe it's the debris, maybe it's the way the tracks are, possibly on like the cement foundation. But it doesn't seem to be moving, right? You start to see the tank go like left and right a little bit with its tracks to try and wiggle out, and it does. It eventually breaks free from what it's doing, but it only moves a couple feet forward, so he's not going to move from where he is, but he's no longer stuck in that building. Pieces of shit. So Buddy Guy, you're up.
Okay. Buddy Guy is going to use his turn to orient the tank to however the turret needs to be facing it right now. So like where would the turret be right now? He hasn't switched it yet, so I need to.
No, it's essentially just it's cocked to the left, right, Bishop? You would say it's probably like 15 or 20 degrees to the left.
Yeah, because we were angled. I was inverted, right? So we were going like this, and then to get that shot, I had to kind of tilt like that. So now we go up. My hoodang would be a little bit like that. You never
Anybody
close
get
your
it?
eyes.
So Buddy Guy, I guess I can't move yet. I got to roll first. But basically sees that the turret hasn't turned yet, and he has the maybe that's why it took so long for the shell to get in and stuff. And he sees him fumbling with the loader back there, so he kicks it into gear to see if he can get the turret lined up quick. I'm going to spend my last lucky strike to add one more dice to this. Hopefully I get at least one success. There
Is
we go.
Lucky Strikes one die? I thought it was two. I'm gonna check. You do your thing. I'm gonna check.
So like, he backs up a little bit just so that the turret is now aiming at the Stug side.
It's 2 dice, by the way.
Oh, okay. Should I go ahead and roll another one?
Yeah. Nothing.
I got the one success on that first roll.
Okay. All right. So that's how you want to orient your tank?
Yeah, assuming that that's gonna get the turret facing the Stug.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, we're so. This is gonna be great.
So yeah, you do what you want to do. So go ahead and narrate that if you'd like.
I am
All right,
excited.
so like I said, Buddy Guy's he notices that he's got it, the tank in position, and nothing is happening quite yet with the gun. Sees that the shell's being kind of fumbled with being loaded, so he starts to reverse it, kind of lines up the turret the best he can, ready to shoot. Or Ojos.
And do what you do, sir. Yes. So, are you just skipping your second action then?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't think there's really anything else I can do with it at the moment.
You can try and perceive something if you
Can I use
want. You can
I'm
stick
gonna
your head out of the
use it to
hatch.
Yeah, I'm going to jump out of the hatch and grab the Panzerfaust on the ground.
Oh, please do. Please do.
Since maybe he's got a second, everything's lined up, he's not moving anywhere, so buddy guy starts looking out to see if he can see or notice any movement in that building back there, like where any of the guys are, that the infantry that were running around it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a perception. We'll do a -1 because of dust clouds. You're moving and driving, and it's a sizable hole. Obviously, the Stug is no small vehicle, but still, you got a lot of other things that you're doing as well.
No.
No. Okay, maybe it's the smoke, maybe it's the Stug in the way, or maybe you're just too focused on trying to maneuver the tank properly for Ojos. But you don't see anything special. All right, let's close you out. Up next is me. Please give me some dice for the roll. All right. Oh, we are short range. Okay. Giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Okay. All right. Plus, what is that? 4. So that is going to be 5. See what that does. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Money in the bank. It's good when the GM starts to get excited for a change. Instead of being disappointed because Ojos takes his fucking fun away. All right, so that's 8. Forward. Okay, so
There is a hole in the side of the Stug, right?
Yeah, you did do some damage to it. That's 1, so that takes it down to 14. Okay. 6. Oh, extra. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean 32. Ooh. Ooh.
Good job. I hope you got really excited and fucking killed us.
You will not make this putt, you
Jackass.
So across the comms, you kind of hear some pandemonium. You can't tell if it's Lieutenant Finkelstein or Sergeant Bailey, but something obviously just happened, and it cuts out. Actually, let me do this. Okay. All right. Got it. And TC, you're up.
Do we have grenades?
You do.
And were there any windows on the side of this building here that we are facing?
There are.
Okay. So, Knoblauch pulls out a grenade and says, "Wish me luck." Pops open the hatch, pulls the pin, aims, and lets fly towards the window of that building there.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. Hang on one second, because I just realized my map isn't adjusting on the screen. 1 second. I'm gonna have to redo.
Oh.
All right, there it is. Now it's good. All right, now we're good. Moving again. Remove it again. Okay, carry on. So you want to chuck a grenade?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that a ranged combat check?
Calisthenics, isn't it?
Let's see. Combat. Calisthenics. Combat. I believe it's going to be a calisthenics because you got to throw it, but let me confirm because find that for you. Grenades use calisthenics as the attack skill to determine how accurately the grenade is thrown.
Alright. Gonna use calisthenics, it's also spend a lucky strike to get 2 dice added to that.
Okay, are you're chucking it into the window or into the hole near the stug?
No, into the window where like there were infantry in that building, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So you chuck the grenade, and it lands. It bounces off the side of the house. It doesn't hit the window, and it lands next to the tank, and it goes off. Maybe shattering the windows, but not, and sending some rocks into the building here. But in terms of damaging the tank, it does nothing.
Okay. It's worth a shot. And then assuming I still have a fast action, he gets back down into the tank.
You do. And you remind me of like a Koopa Troopa that peeps up, throws his hammer, and peeps down. Okay, yeah, you won't have to roll for that. So, and that is Knoblauch's turn. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, and his distance. One, two. Okay. Up to Mr. Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea.
Do I have eyes on any of that infantry to be able to shoot in there with that 30 cal?
If you give me a perception check, I will tell if you have eyes on. That'll be your fast action.
Okay. Can I use a lucky strike to add 2 to that?
Oh, thanks, Judge Wolf. Say again.
Can I use a lucky strike to add 2 to that?
Yeah.
Since I've got a bunch that I need to use.
Okay. So yeah, you do see some movement. Some seem to be running around. Some look like they might be stationary. But as the smoke clears where the stug was, smoke in the dust and such, you do kind of see some guys.
Do I get an idea on how easy of a shot it would be to try to take them out or anything like that? Like, what's the... I know I see them, but Is it something that I could shoot at?
Could you hit them?
Yeah. Is it
Yeah, you could hit them. Yeah.
Okay. Then I want to see if I can full auto into the building there.
Okay. Then it's gonna, I assume, direct.
Yes.
Okay. So what's that? 4. Full auto and direct is +4.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Rolling.
Oh my. Oh my.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So you basically don't know what if you hit anything or not, but you can tell me what happens. Unless you want to push that, you do have a dud that could turn into a foobar.
No, I'll leave it where it's at.
Okay.
But yeah, I kind of rear up. I see where he threw that grenade. I see that, it went off. I don't know if anything happened, but I see that there's a shot, and kind of following what TC's doing and just trying to lay in there and see if I can at least keep them from peeking their heads up for a minute.
Okay. And that is Sweet Pea. Go to Badger real quick. Two, 3. All right, 1. Okay. Okay. For you guys, okay. So we'll put him up here. Let's do this. That's 4. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Sorry, doing math in my head. Two. Okay. And last one. Okay, so who was that? Was that Badger? That was Badger. As you guys are throwing grenades and shooting machine guns into the building, across the comms, you hear Bailey, Sergeant Bailey, start to shout and to holler, and he starts shouting, "One Stug knocked out! One Stug knocked out!" And that is Badger's turn, so that takes us up to Mr. Calvin Horner.
So you say I did get it loaded?
Yeah, it did. The way the game has it is it's let me find the page here for you, because it's been a while since you've
Yeah. Just making sure that I can defer till after him without needing to do anything to make sure he's loaded.
ammo loader. So the way the book describes it is a failed test doesn't indicate that the loading has failed. It's just taking longer to load due to the setup of the tank. So basically what you have to do this round is roll again to make sure that that's successful. So it kind of delays you.
Okay, so then I make that roll.
Yes. This is not...
Oh man, and I I really should have spent the lucky ahead of time, but I'll spend it now.
Okay, so you get to re-roll your ones. So
How
you can
many is
re-roll.
it?
The lucky strike kills your duds, so you'll get to roll your full dice pool. And you get ones. And let me see. Do you have any foo bars for your character?
Maybe.
You full?
Yeah.
You are full. All right. Thank you. Okay. Calvin, tell us what's going on.
So last round he dropped the spent shell, but when he went to load the next one, he did something hitting it at an angle, and he tried to close it too soon, and he bent the side of the casing, and so now it doesn't sit right, and it was jostling around, so he had to drop that one and just shove in another round to get it loaded.
And you finally get it loaded. All right, let's see. So these guys up. Okay. Ojos, you're up.
Coax go brrr, big gun go boom.
And ball goes down the hole.
Mr. Handsome over here, Severian lined up that shot. I don't need to use my fast action to realign the turret. Going to be coaxing, trying to get. I mean, like the angle where we're at just looks like I could just fire right into his fucking engine. I'm very excited right now. So we're gonna line that up and then fire that AP round into there.
Okay. Aside from the normal bonuses that you get and such, because you're essentially point blank range, the game doesn't have anything like that, like in terms of modifiers and such. And for reals, like if you're point blank range, you're gonna be sending that thing around pretty close. You know what I mean? Because over the distance, some of the AP shots, like when you go to medium and you go to long range, their AP abilities drop the longer medium and long range is. So since you're so close, we're gonna give you a +1 for that shot just from the GM, and that's kind of like a on the spot house rule.
Is that for both the coax and the main gun, or just the main gun?
No, that'll just be for your main gun if you're firing your main gun, because that coax isn't gonna do anything to that.
Nope, I'm just using it to line up the shot perfectly, baby.
Okay.
I'm fucking firing. I'm trying to get them upset in there, knowing that they got this Sherman sitting next to them, firing machine guns into the, their ass end, and fucking gonna pump it into there. So we'll burst that coax and ring that bell.
Oof.
And I'll add the extra one into there, into the shooting, the main gun.
Okay.
So that's going to be 1 extra from that, 1 extra from you, 1 for my ability. And then I'm going to add a lucky strike into there, so that's a total of extra 5. That's my last lucky strike. Here we go. And I'll put that into damage. So that's 5. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah! Get fucked!
All right. Let's see if he's got anything
shit.
Yeah, but he's not gonna.
Somebody send him pumps and prayers.
6. So that is 4. So 6. Okay, so that's 1 less damage. So you're at what, 13?
Yep. So still in the critical, baby.
All right.
Actually,
I'll
no.
let-
That's so. It'd
You
be 5
are.
points
No,
of
at
damage.
12. 12. 9 to 12 is a critical.
Yeah, I know, but we're at so it's every point over 13, so that would be 5. So it'd be
Oh yeah. Sorry.
so
It's
we're at
additional.
5 damage. So that takes us down. I'm throwing my calculator wherever. 4 points of damage and a crit.
Okay. Roll your critical, sir.
Rolling a critical.
All right. So, I'll let you know what happens, and you can guide this out. You can talk this out, because even the critical isn't debilitating. The fact that you've whittled his points down to 0 is. So,
Yay!
yeah. You basically hit this thing, and you can hear if you were outside or inside of the Stug, you would hear the engine of the Stug kind of shudder and shake, and then just stop. So,
Would Buddy Guy be able to hear that?
Go for it, buddy guy.
yeah.
All right, so I guess being so close and he's able to see, there's like a little viewing window, like probably this big or something in the front of the tank that I'm looking through, right?
Yes, your little periscope.
Yeah, so he's looking through there, waiting for that shot to hit, and he sees it hit. He sees a whole bunch of black smoke gurgling up out of the back of that engine, and then doesn't hear any more noise from the Stug at all. So he yells back, "We got a hit, and it's dead in the water."
So Ojos is kind of looking through the scope still, and he said over the internal comms, he's like, "Good job lining me up." He's like, "Get ready to squirt anybody that's fucking coming out of that tank if they're living."
Okay. And so, in proper tanker fashion, as you were trained, and likely the German tankers were trained, is the second that their tank is disabled, it's bail out, bail out, bail out. And I don't know. Let me make sure how many actual cupolas it has, because I think it's just one hatch. Maybe two.
Francis Ford.
Oh, is there 4? On Wikipedia.
No, Francis Ford.
Francis Ford.
Cupola.
Oh, good. I can see 2, so we'll just go with 2. But up top, so you see the one here, the round piece on top of the tank, and then the square piece next to the round piece, that's where the 2 holes are. So you start to see the tanker crew climb out. And they're holding, and they are no longer a threat. Okay, so that's the end of that round. Anything else anybody wants to discuss or talk about, and we'll go to the next.
Nope.
Okay, so I'll remove him. I'll remove him. I'll add him. Oh yeah. Okay. Top of the round, Buddy Guy.
All right. So they're starting to bail out. I think I'm going to just back it up a little bit.
May
Yeah.
I? Who's the one who failed their guts roll last session?
Not me. I got more guts than anybody.
Was
More-
that you,
so
Calvin?
many guts.
Does anybody?
I think it was Buddy Guy.
If it was, you'd
remember
have a tick mark next to fear.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Yes, nervous.
Okay. And anybody else have any sort of tick mark under fear?
I have it ticked, but I feel like that was from back on the beach.
Okay. Well, so And this again, this is kind of on a house rule. This is more on morale and understanding what knocking a fucking tank out does for your tank and for your morale, especially for you three who have never been in this. You were in your fight, you know, you guys are shitting bullets, even though things are going your way. It's the first time you guys saw another tank, so the fact that you knocked out your first tank, I'm gonna let you both take away that nervous mark, because that's some good morale, that's some motivation for you guys.
Awesome.
And
That's
buddy,
where punishment was coming instead.
and buddy, you're up next, sir.
All right. Since I see the other tank crews, the enemy tank crews starting to climb out of there, I don't want them to swarm up onto our tank or something. So buddy guy's just gonna throw it in reverse.
Okay.
1 success.
All right.
Just backing up to right there.
Okay. And your next move?
I want to be facing kind of between these two angles here, I guess. But
Okay. I think if you use control, it does a finer turn.
oh, yeah, it does. Cool. Okay. All right. So right like that, and I think that's it. I don't really want to move anywhere else right at the moment.
Okay. Would you like to use your fast action for anything?
No, I don't think I have really anything to do with the fast action at the moment.
Okay.
Not for buddy guy, anyways.
All right. Up next is Big Ugly. And he'll be quick, easy move. One, so 10, 20. Okay. Across the comms, Finkelstein comes up and he shouts, "Our Stug is down. We're pouring it on. We're pushing hard west. We'll meet you in the city."
Can I respond now?
Yeah.
Okay. It's basically Knoblauch's turn, I think. So he picks up his radio and says, "Stuck down here as well. We're moving in north. There was a convoy over here."
Great fucking job, Blackjack. Keep it going.
See you soon.
Beautiful. And yes, it is Knoblauch's turn next.
All right. So he sets down his radio and says, "Sweet Pea, finish him off." Gives that command.
On it,
All right.
boss.
Give me your command check, sir.
I'm trying to get to his sheet here.
Oof.
All right.
Okay, so you're successful. And was that to give him bonus or to let him act out of turn?
Bonus.
Okay. So, Sweet Pea, when it's your turn, you get a bonus, sir.
Okay.
All right. You still got your fast action, Sev. You'd like to do anything with it?
Is the tank gun loaded right now?
No, sir.
Can the as a fast action, can I load the tank? He has loader skill.
Loading's not a fast action.
No, it's a
Yeah,
slow.
well, loading is it's a heavy weapons test, and it's slow action. If
Plus, you just get in the way.
yeah,
Get
you
in
would
my
get in the
lap.
way, and you have no access to the rounds where they're racked, because they're racked all the way
Okay.
around where Horner is sitting, and you're kind of sitting up in a cupola, basically up above both the gunner and the loader.
Right.
So you're more behind the gunner than you are the loader. Like if you got down, you could kick him like the dog that he is if you wanted. But
First off, how dare you?
Okay.
Don't you ever talk about my Horner that way again.
But yeah, no, that's not gonna work, sir.
Okay. And that is it.
Okay. Let me do this guy's move real quick. All right. Okay. Next, Sweet Pea, you're up.
I'm gonna clean up them guys that come running out of the stug, I guess. Full auto direct.
Full auto direct. Lay it on him.
Oh baby, baby. Let me see. Doop 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 doop. And I get a +1 for command, so +4, yeah, or +5.
5.
Yeah, 5. You're right. Rolling.
Oh my.
Fuck me. That's ridiculous.
All right, so they're basically hopping out, and maybe it's the angle in which the driver pulled you back as you're shooting and trying to scratch the back of this tank. But these guys are, at least 2 of them are able to hop off at this point without getting shot or hit, and your rounds kind of ding all over the front of that blown out stug.
Damn, buddy guy, I'm trying to shoot roaches, not win a buckle.
So you threaten them a
Get
little
good,
bit.
Sweet Pea.
Yeah. Horner, how's he on his ammo?
We have infinite ammo. I put the cheat code in, duh.
Oh, okay. Shit.
How
I
much
didn't-
did that one take off?
Each full auto is a 50.
I
So
mean,
it's-
we do have a lot of 30 cal, so
Okay.
Well, seeing as how
well,
taxpayer
so,
dollars paying
um,
for it.
Yeah, so
Do we
your
go
gun
faster?
gun
shoot
holds
more?
200 rounds. So after every 200 rounds, you do have to reload. That's why I was asking.
oh, I haven't been tracking his reloads, just the
Oh, okay.
whole-
I've shot a $150 at this point.
Okay. All right. So after your next full auto burst, if you do it,
Yeah,
you'll have
because
to you have to reload.
I did the first full auto on the Panzers, 1 full auto into the building, and then that full auto there for a $150. So yeah, I got you.
Okay. All right. Up next is we don't need no stinking batchers.
Hmm.
Two. All right. And next, Calvin, you're up.
I don't think he actually said it after his last shot. Ojos, another AP.
Give me an HE into there. We don't know what our next target is.
High effect coming up. I'm in the wrong sheet.
What's going on over there today, Hades?
I got wolf wrist.
You got my fucking pumping the milk dice.
Bumping the milk dice.
Pumping the milk
Got bilge dice today.
dice.
Would you like to do anything with your fast action, or would you like to push that? There are no duds currently.
Yeah, I'll push it.
Push it real good. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, I couldn't get my mouse over to unmute fast enough.
Pleasure doing business with you, Horner. You're successful in your push, but I got a foobar out of it.
He's about to finish the Manhattan project over there. All them foobars he's stacking up.
Okay, so you got one in the tube.
Got your HE.
You are reloaded. Reloaded. Okay, let me try
Is
these.
Knoblauch still hanging outside the tank after throwing that grenade?
Around the outside? No, he buttoned
No,
back
he-
up.
Yeah,
I
he
couldn't
buttoned back
remember,
up.
Sorry. Okay, good.
Okay. Okay. Currently, you only see 2 of the 5 Stug crew get out, while 2 of them start to make their way to the northeast around the outside of the building there. You haven't seen any more get out yet. He's up, so he gets to move. He's moving. Ojos, you're up.
So with the tank crew running off and these infantry douchebags coming out, Ojos kind of makes a quick decision, uses his short action or his fast action to turn the turret. Fucking shit! Word.
Good job.
Turn
You got it.
English
You got it.
hard.
You can do it. You can do it.
the north. Try it. Turn the turret towards the north.
Turn
Try it.
toward, towards north.
Raise both arms for me and smile.
Having a stroke.
The early
Somebody call
bird
up-
catches the worm.
Somebody call a bondulance. Say it though. Turn the turret towards.
Turn the turret
You're
towards
starting
the
to sound
north.
like me. Starting to sound like me.
Did you see? Turn the turret towards north.
Towards the north. Actually,
Well,
if you do it,
Sounds
if you
like
say-
banjos.
If you say it like Everett, it's actually a lot easier. Turn that turret towards the north.
Yeah.
See? Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that right there.
Way southern
Look at that.
Canadian right there. Way southern Canadian.
Deep southern Michigan right there. So we're going to turn that turret towards the north.
Dim dare deer.
Him there, and then fire off that coaxial on the burst.
I didn't know how to ham and hand, huh?
Yeah.
Get out in there, get that burst.
I
Do it.
bet 5.
Doing it.
Turns the turret
There we go.
across the plane.
So damage
Across
on
the
that would be with 3, correct, sir?
You talk about your 30 cal,
Yep.
your coax.
Yep.
No, it should be 4. Oh, no
Damage
box.
is 19, 19, 30 is not 3.
Is it 3? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
I got one there success, so
Go ahead now. I do that roll now.
get on up down there. So I roll that damage 3.
Sir, yes, sir.
Get fucked, infantry.
Okay.
Oh,
And
Foghorn Leghorn's got the hot dice tonight.
yep.
I say.
Well, sorry, that is
I
not
say
how
turn
that
that
one
turret
goes,
towards the
and
north.
that one still doesn't. There we are.
Turn the turret towards the north.
You're trying to turn that turrets.
All right. So he gave him a critical. So he'll be dead than dead in the critical shows. Ravaged flesh from your leg has been torn and you were bleeding out. So go ahead and tell me how you do that infantry squad.
I do them dirty. So, seeing old Blackjack rolling up obviously made some Germans shit their pants. Instead of taking on the tank crews, probably all
Nine
they were
shitting.
rattled. 9 shitting. Turns that turret towards the north.
God damn.
I'm
Somebody
telling
call
you,
the
man,
stroke truck.
Try to say it. It's fucking. It ain't easy.
Turn that turret towards the north.
Turn the turret towards the north.
Turn it. Turn that turlet.
Turlet?
Turlet.
Get it, turlet. Boiling turlets. Fires off the coax and just starts mowing down legs. Getting revenge for the 101 or the 101st guy that died from some leg wounds on the back of our turret there. Since Buddy Guy was too good to give him a lucky strike and save his life, we're taking it out on the Germans.
And you basically rip across them, as you stated, and they all kind of go down, kind of holding at their legs, and their legs are just stumps at this point, pointing up in the air because your rounds ripped through them. And so, like earlier, there's some fountains going on now. Fountains of German red.
I can't feel my legs. I said, Bubba, it's because you ain't got no legs.
I said, Bubba, they ain't there.
Okay.
Bubba had legs.
Bubba. All right.
That's all fit me.
And let me pull out some. Okay. All right. Top of the order. What's this? Our fourth one in now? Look at that. We're moving with gas. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Sweet Pea, you're up first.
Okay. I want to shoot. Can I shoot at the Panzerfaust unit over there still? Or no, they're dead.
No, those are dead. I just kind of moved them out of the way.
Gotcha. I track now. We do have the unit still here, though.
Yeah, you still have 2 of the tank crew. They kind of like, they look like they're standing there hoping their buddies are getting out, but you don't know if they're gonna stay there or keep moving.
Do they have like anything in their hands or anything, or is it
Like,
just looking like they're bouncing out?
No, they look like they're bouncing out or getting ready to. Nothing in their hands that you can see that would indicate like a weapon.
Gotcha. What do you think, fellers? What should I do here? Should I go ahead and finish them off, or start scouting around through the field?
TC?
Probably hold action for now. Yeah, did you hear that? I said you probably hold action for now.
Yeah, I'll do that. That sounds like the best idea right now. There's really nothing to shoot at currently, so I'll just kind of hold off for now.
Okay, are you gonna go in like a Overwatch or just hold? Because if you're gonna go in a hold, you got to tell me when you want to go.
Maybe after TC gives a command, since he's last this turn.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I'll hold out until after TC.
Okay. Let's do. All right. So just so there's no mistake, I'm gonna move him off to the side. Running across to the west. More infantry units seem to. Maybe they came from inside the building, but they're following right. Hot on the trail, hot on the heels of the previous soldiers that just got ripped apart, and another group is trying to run west. Let's see, Sweet Pea. Okay. Oh, nope. They're gonna. Oops, delete that. Dun, 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 dun. Judge Wolf.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. I gotta go first.
You're next.
I'm next.
That's my turret. Don't turn it north.
That's my turret. Turn it north. Oh fuck! There's already another unit coming out to the north. Let's fucking just keep spraying, baby. I don't even need to use that goddamn fast action. I'm just gonna start shooting.
You said, "Fuck a goddamn fast action."
Fuck that fast action. I'm just gonna keep shooting. I'm gonna keep bursting. And we won't use
Keep
the
bursting till they turn to nothing.
They're gonna keep on bursting and turn the turf.
They gone?
Hang on, we're doing a pocket sand.
What'll do?
Pocket sand.
All right, here we go. DACA.
Ooh.
We'll pump that into damage. So that'd be 4. Oh, boo! Boo!
Boo! 1 hit.
One hit.
Yeah, but so what you didn't know, I mean, they're dead. They only have 1 endurance point left. That's the crew that
Knoblauch
that
grenaded.
Sweet Pea and Knoblauch, yeah, mafiosoed up a little bit. They were running up and around. So
Fucked.
tell me how they get fucked.
So they're already trailing blood behind them from, shrapnel and 30 cal rounds, and the last 2 that are surviving kind of peek their heads out and start running because they see their convoy taking off to the west, and they think that's their only salvation. Little did they know that there was no salvation to be had because Blackjack is on the scene.
You know what I mean?
Now I had to turn that dang on turret.
And that's why you pay for the season pass, gentlemen.
And you rip them up.
Get your
Anybody smell burnt toast?
turret perks. Turret perks.
Anybody smell burnt toast?
Burnt toast.
Anything you want to doing with your slow action?
That was my slow action because
Oh, whoops.
my fast action I would have to fire the main gun too, so it's like fucking coax it and then just HE right into that area.
Ludicrous Gibbs.
Yeah.
One guy.
Psychological damage.
Yeah.
Again, taxpayer
Emotional
dollars worth,
damage.
Send it.
Okay.
He's like, you know what's deader than dead?
These
HE
fucking
dead.
Germans.
Earn.
Nice.
Yeah, iron.
Horner, you're up.
Who is?
Horner.
You.
Give it to me,
You
horny.
sexy.
Uh-huh.
Well, I give Sweet Pea a shoulder massage since no shells have been spent this round.
Okay.
I'll peek out my periscope and just have a look around to see if I spot anything. We ain't pink misted yet.
Okay. Perception, please.
Oh, sure, I can get 2 successes on a bullshit roll.
Ah. Would you like to do with your extra success?
Bank it.
Do you have any lucky strikes? You don't. Now you got 1. Okay. So you're looking around. Basically, this whole immediate area to the northwest here, along the road where the German soldiers got, and to the east across the 88 there, and all you still see these German soldiers, this tank crew, kind of hoping that their friends are gonna come out. You don't see any more movement inside the house, and immediately around you don't see anything at all.
Okay, guys, I'm just seeing that tank crew still in front of the house. That's all he says. He doesn't try and turn his turds to north.
Turds to the north.
He's cussing with his mic muted.
No.
No, I knew I was muted. I've already said earn like 18 times now, so I'm good.
Aaron earned an iron earn.
Yeah, but you gotta be from Baltimore.
Oh, I can't do that. You're asking too much.
Deep,
now.
Earn.
Even deeper south than Michigan.
Let's see. So, buddy guy, you're up.
All right. So, no immediate threats in the area right here. Knoblauch speaks up and says, "Point us at that convoy, buddy." And so that's what Buddy Guy is going to try and do.
You over there scrubbing yourself off?
I love how you narrated that like the end of a John Steinbeck novel. You were like, and this is what he said, so this is what we're by God doing.
We're gonna raise bunnies, right?
Yeah, look at the flowers, Lenny.
All right, there's my slow action. And then my fast action. Oh, I can bank a Lucky Strike.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. Is it not? Oh, it collides with the wall. Okay, so right there.
Here, I'll delete your wall for you. Yeah, you're good. Okay. I mean, if you
Oh,
want to go there, you can.
No, I was gonna back up over there because I thought
Okay.
I could go from here to here, but I think the building's in the way. So.
Yeah, here, you can do it now. Sorry, it's just the way the wall is. It doesn't line up with the grid 100%. Okay. And now it's my turn. Let's see.
What is that?
That is an 88 flat gun on wheels.
Huh.
Like
About
it's
to
being
be
towed.
a flaming 88. Fucking after I pump a HE into it.
To get the flag
Fucking.
Oh, there's a Panzer team just right there in the field. They're fucked.
Let me see. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So that's their fast action. That gives me.
I would just like to imagine that the tank rolls down that street, does like the beginnings of like a turnabout, and just looks and goes, "Oh," just pauses and looks at the Panzer unit.
Okay. And that is -3. Motherfucker. All right. So as you come around that corner, the second you start to back that up, those of you who have a front view, a periscope that's facing forward, basically, you see a trail of smoke heading straight at you. And it hits the tank and it ricochets, but it's a Panzerfaust fired from this team. And
We're untouchable, boys.
yeah. I'm gonna
Why
need,
would you say that out loud? Oh no.
because you said that. No, actually, I need everybody to roll a guts roll, real quick. I'll help you calculate. Actually, wait. Let me help you calculate TC's rolls.
It's basically plus
Yeah, he
4
gets-
for everyone except for me and Knoblauch, and we get +3 if I remember right. Because I have cool-headed as well.
He has cool-headed and inspiring 1 and 2.
Okay, yeah. So those two stack.
1 and
Those.
2 and they do. Okay. So
Yeah.
then that's 3.
Yep.
4
So
for
3,
him.
4.
Right,
So
for
4.
everyone else, and then 3 for him. Okay.
Yep.
Guts. Where's Guts at? I can't see it. There's a bunch of dice in the way. Guts.
Oh wait, are we rolling it now?
Yes, sir. +4.
Ready.
Okay, Sweet Pea, success. Knoblauch, no success. Horner, success. Buddy Guy, no success. All right.
So
That is
can
both
I
of
can I use my success to help Buddy Guy not shit his pants? Because I have an extra.
how you wanna do that?
So I got my eye, of the tiger going on through that sight, and when he whips the tank around and starts backing it up, I'm basically kind of like eyes seeing that thing come right at us and bounce off. And instead of freaking out or whatever, I get on the comms and I'm like, buddy, this is a good spot. We got our backs covered. Just keep it lined up. We're gonna fucking mow these motherfuckers down. Just kind of reinforcing the idea that he did right. It's okay. We got him. We're gonna get him.
Gonna go and get.
You're gonna get
You got
got.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow it. Because like basically something allows you to know or understand that Buddy Guy is shitting himself. So how is he gonna know?
It's the smell.
It's
He's already thrown up.
okay. Yep.
Oh,
so
that's right. Failed guts check. We got to
Yeah.
do the roll, right? We
Yeah.
agreed on this the last time.
yeah. Yeah, well, the only one who's failed then, basically. Well, actually, it could work out. Buddy Guy, roll 1d2. 1 is a failure, 2 is your success. And maybe that'll tell us why or how you partner knows.
Yeah. No shitting himself.
No shitting. 9 shitting. 9 shitting. All right, so give me one more, Buddy Guy. This will be for Knoblauch, because Knoblauch failed too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought it was only Buddy Guy.
Sure did.
Wait, I've got an extra success. I could look up to TC and just tell him to get good.
Yeah, I mean, I would allow that. He something about what he does indicates to you, Sweet Pea, that maybe he's blooped his pants a little bit. All right, so then we won't mark that just for now. Tank crew is done, and then last here before we end is Knoblauch. So we'll push this through and then end it.
Sweet Pea did not go yet, right?
Yeah, I did not go.
He held his action.
Yeah, till after. I said I was going to hold it till
So-
after you.
So Knoblauch is white knuckling up there in his chair, and he like takes a deep breath, realizes that they're still alive. All right, Sweet Pea, light him up.
Understand, wipe it up. I mean,
So I'll do a command check there,
Okay,
assuming that's okay to
Yep.
give him a bonus.
go ahead.
I
and
forgot
this will
to add
be.
+1.
So give him one more because you hope that's 6. Nope. So maybe Sweet Pea isn't feeling too confident after having to calm down his TC from the Panzerfaust hit, but he hears you, but maybe he's focused on something else. So he doesn't get that bonus. So you still have what was that, your fast action?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do with it at the moment, so that's it.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sweet Pea, sir, you're up.
Old Pete P decides that he looks down and realizes he only has about one good burst left in his belt, and he says, well, the easiest way to reload is to make sure I don't have anything to reload, so he's going to shoot him a bunch at the Panzer team. With the 1919 full auto direct, no +1 from him, so +4, yeah?
Yeah, he's close range. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Oof. Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
How many duds I got in that? Can I push that?
Well, you already have an extra success that you can pump towards damage, but you do have one dud. So if you use the lucky strike, you could re-roll all
I was
your
about to
dice,
say.
but you have to deal with what you got.
All right, then. Yeah, I'll bust that last lucky strike and then just roll that again. Same thing.
Yep, re-roll all.
All right, then. Can't let this end on a good note.
Oh, you piece of shit.
Oh,
Nice.
hell yeah.
All right, what's the damage here? Damage is 3, so give yourself 5.
Oh,
Rude.
5-0. All right,
Rude.
then. Damage roll. Inbound. Oh. Oh.
Nah,
All right.
nah.
Na.
Okay, all of his rounds go into the chest of the Panzerfaust team that's standing. Son of a bitch.
Steve,
Um,
right?
So go ahead and tell me what happens.
So after Knoblauch up there decides he's gonna try to rally give one for the Gipper or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, old man. Don't worry about it. And I just lay held everything in front, and somehow, like, it's not even necessarily that I aimed. We're just all feeling good after that ricochet that hit, and and I just let loose and catch them all.
And they go down, and that is where we will end for the evening. So we'll go back to our group here real quick. Okay, we got quite a few in that round. Good job, gentlemen. I'll also screw you.
Somebody learned how to putt.
You've taken away some of my toys, and I'm unhappy about it. So we'll start at the top here real quick. Who played our TC but also played his character? So we'll start off with Severian, who was playing Buddy Guy the driver, and since Forlath was not here, he was playing the tank commander as well.
Yes, that is me, Severian. I had a lot of fun playing TC. I hope I did an okay job. We tore through that Stug. Seems like everyone kind of played to their roles, just what they needed to do, and we're doing well. Got a lucky ricochet. Sounded like TC is a little tense now. We'll have to let Forlath know that for next time that he's wearing his brown pants.
Shitted.
Yeah, he shitted his pants.
Buddy Guy still has a lap full of puke, and he's probably really shaky but full of adrenaline. And there's still an entire convoy in front of us here, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay. And onwards to our next highest ranking soldier is Gunner Ojos Bishop, who's just jamming along.
We got to kill a tank. We killed a tank. I'm happy. We killed a tank. Then we fucking killed a bunch of crunchies. And now we're about to destroy an entire fucking convoy from the back. Like, mopping it up. It's going to be great. I'm excited. Ojos is excited. I'm excited. This was great. We got through a lot of rounds. Everyone was fucking on top of shit. Everyone knew what they were fucking doing. Like, everyone had their roles ready. This is great. This was fun. This was a good night. Thanks for running it. As always, I'm so fucking happy to disappoint you. You guys have done it so many fucking times to me. It's good to fucking give it back.
Man, I gotta say, every single time I have done a shot, like since we've left Omaha Beach, or Utah Beach, I have not landed shit.
That's what you get for fucking blasting me the entire time about pumping the milk. Like, you haven't let that go. This is the D&D gods, like, looking down upon you and being like, yeah, well, you know what, motherfucker? Here's a bunch of ones. Congratulations.
Well, maybe I'll have to stop talking about pumping the milk.
So you're, I just, as always, I want to give you a little stroke off because you definitely deserve it for what, you're doing here. There's a lot of shit going on. You're running through the fucking, the NPCs fast. You're keeping everybody engaged. You're doing a lot of stuff here. So very good job as always. Really appreciate you and taking the time and effort to do this stuff. I know it takes a lot. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Since we already hit the Tech 5 Sergeant, or Tech 5, I think it's Corporal. Tech 5 is just actually his rank.
You're a fucking
Sev.
Tech 5.
Fuck, shut up. We're gonna go over.
Turn that turn, nerd.
Here we are.
Clip that, but now he's gonna pull that from the VOD.
Yep, I am. Sweet Pea. What's going on with you?
Well, I did not have barrel stuffing a Stug on my 2024 bingo card, but that was cool as fuck. I thought that was awesome. Just like echoing what everybody else says, it's kind of cool. Like, once you get in the rhythm and everybody, kind of knows what's going on, learns their stuff. It flows pretty quick, and it was actually really cool. This convoy is about to have the worst day of its life, and I can't wait. And as always, hell of a job thinking outside of the box, both as general and for just thinking this up. Like, that's just cool. And yeah, definitely looking forward to the next one. You're killing it, boss. Keep going.
Thanks, brother. Thank you, brother. And on to our loader, who had a bit of a rough day today. Calvin, what's going on?
Well, he had a bit of a rough day today.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but like you said, I actually have had a good run lately up until this. First couple sessions, I kept fudging the reload. Then I hit a stride, and now he's fudging all day today. So Calvin is frustrated. I mean, he's happy we took out that tank, but he's getting frustrated.
Good.
And me, I'm enjoying it. It's it's like you're actually trying to kill us, so there's some pucker going on.
I am, and my rolls suck. That's what I get for pumping the milk. So that ends us here. I know Sev had to dip on out. Let's do this. Roll 1d3. Oh, Wolf, you're leaving us.
You're fucking hidden in a black background. I couldn't see you.
Oh,
Sorry. We're taking us out here. I'm gonna take us out just like we did that Stug. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you stay on track with all of our shows coming up, and we will see you next time.
And when in doubt, turn your turds to nerds.
Turn that turret into iron to earn to iron earn.
and we're done.